Okay, guys, here we go. Short week this week. So we're really only going to focus on one important Explore activity, which revolves around different types of bonding. So I'll walk you through what you need to do for that. I will also give you a couple of reminders about the assessment that is due on Tuesday. All right, so no school Monday, no school Friday, parent-teacher conferences. So remind your parents about that if you want to. And then Wednesday is our normal kind of help and catch-up day. So our help session is from 11:35 to 12:10. I've reached out to some of you already about that, but if you'd like to just stop by and ask questions or get help, you can do that as well. So click on the Zoom link in Schoology if you want to show up to that. Okay. Otherwise, your first assessment is due Tuesday, 11:59 p.m. Like I said, I'll walk you through some things. Otherwise, it's really important on Tuesday to make sure that you watch this weekly update video because I'm going to walk you through things. I'm only going to see you once this week. So for my periods 1 through 4 classes, I won't see you till Thursday. So don't get behind because you didn't watch the video and see all of the directions. All right. Otherwise, the Bonding Explore activity is going to be due Thursday night, 11:59 p.m. All right, so let's get into it here. First thing, I just want to walk you through a couple of reminders when it comes to this first assessment. Make sure you read through the direction document. Make sure you cover everything, okay? When it comes to atomic structure, there are these 3 bullet points. So the importance and characteristics of the subatomic particles, the difference between atoms, ions, and isotopes, and then how to calculate charges and masses of atoms. Okay, remember the focus is on showing me that you can do those things, so you can use the interactive website that we used for our first Explore, or you can use other apps or just drawing if you want to. And then you need to make sure you can show me that you can use the periodic table for these 4 bullet points. Okay, the element square to determine protons, neutrons, electrons. Show me the groups, label them, tell me what they tell us about elements, and then same thing for periods. And then show some different patterns on the periodic table. Okay, let's see. One thing that I just want to make sure you understand about turn-in on Tuesday is this last bullet point here in the format. Okay, so you create your video wherever you create it, doesn't really matter. Upload that then to Google Drive. Okay, that's going to be the easiest thing to do. Again, make sure you give yourself enough time, especially depending on how your Wi-Fi is at home. But once it's in Google Drive, what you then can do is grab the shareable link. You need to make sure the link sharing is on. You just copy that link. You go to Schoology in the submissions, create a new submission, and then just paste that there. Then for me, all I have to do is copy and paste that into my browser, and I can watch it that way. Okay, please do not try to upload the actual video to Schoology. Just upload that shareable link. Okay, so just a couple of reminders there for that assessment. Otherwise, I just wanted to get you guys into that third Explore activity. So I'm going to go into this folder, our Explore folder, scroll down here to the it's called Explore 3 Types of Bonds. Again, this is due Thursday. Very simple. All you're going to do is grab this Google Doc, make your own copy, and you're just going to leave it here. All right, because what you're going to do is you're going to fill out these tables. All right, so don't send it over to Notability. You're not going to be able to do what you need to do here. All right, so looking at the directions, we're going to explore the 2 main types of bonds, ionic and covalent. So first things first, you're going to go through some slides. So an interactive, the link for those slides is right here. For the ionic one, you need to go through all of them. I want you to read through things, observe things about ionic bonds on each different slide. Okay, as you're doing that, what you're going to do is figure out what ionic bonds are. Okay, so in this Google Doc, you'll just hit the enter button and you can get your definition or put your definition of ionic bonds here. Important that you put it into your own words here, guys. Okay, make it make sense to you. Step 2, is to make observations. So you're just going to fill in this box with things that you learned or things that you noticed, maybe important notes from different slides that you want to put down. And then the third step is to construct an idea of what ionic bonds are. So in this box, I want you to describe what happens when ionic bonds form. So kind of maybe a step-by-step process of how ionic bonds form. Okay. When I did this to make the answer key, I kind of did all of them all at once. Okay, so I know it says step 1, 2, 3, but just realize that you're probably going to be doing them all together. Okay, and then you're going to do the exact same thing for covalent bonds, but for the simulation, only go through slides 1 through 13. You can keep exploring if you want to after 13, but it gets into some different things that you don't necessarily need right now. Okay, so let's take a look at what the simulation is like. So all you do is tap on the link. All right, I've got that open already right here. Okay, and then all you just do is tap on the next arrow, and you can kind of play around a little bit with some things on some of these slides, right? So I just grabbed one of the negative particles here, and you can kind of see what's going on. So that's where you make your observations in that second box. And then just keep going through, right? Play around. Some slides don't necessarily have things for you to do. They're just to read and to observe, all right? So this one has 27. The covalent bond one, again, only slides 1 through 13, all right? And then when you're done with covalent, you're just going to come down to the bottom and create a little bit of a graphic organizer that compares the similarities and differences between ionic and covalent bonds. So all the stuff that is just special to ionic goes over here on the left, all of the things special to covalent on the right, and then what they share goes in the middle. Okay, so that is that. You'll turn that into Schoology by Thursday, and that is that. Okay, again, I'm available every day, Monday, or I should say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 1 to 3 during office hours. So if you need any help or have any questions, just make sure you stop by. Okay, also, if you're going to do the assessment through a Zoom, make sure you let me know when a good time for that would be. All right, okay, have a great week.